True. bigger events like Opera in the Ruins, down to lovely little intimate concerts. We run a daytime series. There are brochures out there, so please take a few and see what we get up to. If you're close enough to it, we'll be able to join us. That would be lovely. And basically, we sing everything with a good tune, except country music. Although we do work with a wonderful bass who does do a mighty fine rendition of Boots and Saddle. So today's program is sort of in the spirit of those lovely daytime concerts. So we're giving you little tastes of a lot of different styles. So we've left the sort of British Isles, we've sojourned a bit to Russia, I guess, and now we're going to have some lovely German lieder or German sort of art song, I suppose. The sort of thing we've all trained to sing and then never ever get the chance to sing unless we put them in one of our own concerts, because there's sort of music that's dying, sadly. But anyway, we have from Benjamin Schubert's very, very famous Serenade, so just lovely, flowery. There are some German folk here, aren't there? Or should get you up to translate. Lovely, flowery, you know, the song of my heart is, you know, floating over the night air to you, my darling, blah, blah. Then Dorothy has from Schumann's A Woman's Life and Love Cycle, a beautiful, beautiful cycle of 7 songs, I think, from memory. And it's the song where she has just seen and met and spoken with her beloved, you know, the man she does end up marrying, and it's der Herrlichste von allen, and our German friends. I think it is, you know, to me it's he, the manliest of all men. I don't know if that's a literal translation, that's what I think it is. And she's just simply singing about what a wonderful bloke he is, and he's gorgeous too. He's got clear eyes and beautiful lips. So she's galloping along, kind of. Then I have Dinah, which is a Richard Strauss song, and you might like to imagine a couple of lovers in bed, or we'll clean it up for Lily, a couple of maybe a couple of little children in bed, and the night comes creeping out of the woods, and you know, we sort of talk about watching the progress of the night as it drains all the light out of everything, and you know, steals the sheaves of wheat and things out of the fields, and takes a gleam of gold from the domes of the churches, and washes all the colours out of the flowers, and towards the end it says, press, press, press closer to me, lest soldier soul, lest the night should take you from me as well. So it's a bit spooky at the end. Then Stewart has a simply wonderful, another Richard Strauss song, Zueignung, or devotion, dedication. You know, I thank you for the wonderful gift of your love, and you do, and he's very passionate about that. And as Benjamin rightly said, oh, this is very often an encore song, isn't it? Because it's short and sharp and bang. So there you go. For lovely little leader, Benjamin starting with Schubert's Serenade. I said to Stewart, you introduce it.
What's that commission?
You are.
I'm selling all the seats for the glass bottle.
Quite sincerely, he's a lot of fun. He's a funny bloke once you get out there. I didn't tell you that I would be lying if I said the choir is spectacular, but the occasion, you know, they think, yeah, there's a bit of stuff here. It's not a great value, but there's some stuff. But it's fun. Now, a couple of little gems from opera. First of all, Soave Sia El Vento, which is a beautiful trio from Così fan tutte, not going into the whole plot, but Stewart, Don Alfonso, and Dorothy, Dorabella, and myself, Fiora Deligi, the two young ladies, are on the wharf, and we're farewelling the ship that's going off to war that contains our beloveds. And it's all a big ruse, of course, and they're not really going, and they're coming back to trick us to check whether we'll be faithful or not. But at least we don't know any of that, and we're very tearfully just wishing them safe passage, calm breezes, calm seas, and just please bring them back to us, sort of thing. So lots of watery stuff from the inn. And then Benjamin has Amore Tibieta, a beautiful little 2.25-page aria from Fedora by Giordano, and it's just one of the most romantical jewels you could ever hope to hear. And it's fiendish in that you start off and go straight to the top and sort of stay there, but you'll do it. And then someone last night, who asked for the barcarolle? There she is. No, there was one lady. Well, if you get a soprano and she's had more than one glass of wine, you usually get what you want, and I foolishly confessed that we did have the music. So without rehearsal, Dorothy and I went to Belle and Louise, so should we go wrong, you better hum the bits to best. And that will end our little opera section. So I'll welcome Dorabella and Don Alfonso to join me, and off we go. I hope.
So so ago, we made one live at City Hall in Brisbane. It's all in musicals and movies and songs. From the 50s and 60s, not so much of phantom things like that. That's not on the CD. And we do have another CD just in gestation at the moment. It's going to be born in about 2 or 3 weeks, featuring Benjamin. That will be the only one featuring Benjamin. It's going to be called Serenade, and that's also going to be snippets from a concert last year at City Hall in Brisbane and the one just a week or so ago. So we're just typing that now. You can order that today with Workable Forms on that Workable Form D, and order it, and you can pay for it today, and we'll post it to you in a couple of weeks. So, as I said, we're coming up to our final main bracket for this afternoon. This is a few songs from the dancing years, as we call them, from the 20s to 40s, that wonderful period of a combination of hardship and great happiness, and the excess at times, and then terrible sadness. So we have a selection of songs from that period. First of all, Jennifer, we call her our Featues, but she's also been a Gracie Fields fan, so she's got something from Gracie Fields coming up. Poor old Jennifer's looking for Walter and just trying to line him up. And then after that, we have a lovely Ivan Novello, Peace Someday My Heart Will Awake. Then a very romantic one, Shine Through My Dreams. And then one from me, another Ivan Novello, and her mother, Kate too. And then we're going to finish this bracket with Only a Rose. So but, first of all, I'll introduce you to Gracie. Thank you.
Hooray! 'Cause I She loves to
Rachel, and I know she's done a fabulous job because we've been picking in the kitchen. So there were several tea and coffee stations, and you'll find your way, but if you're sitting towards the back, there's another exit there. I don't know whether people came in that way. So there's a duplicate set up further down that way, so the quickest way for you to grab tea, coffee, and something to read to go out that door. But if you just sort of hang back briefly, we'll open the food, it's an all will be brilliant. Now, Stewart's told you about our brochures and all that sort of thing. Take one with you. Nice CDs out here. We also have Friends of OPERATIF. Did you mention that? You may see some people walking around, two in the front there. They've got last year's, you've got to be updated. Last year's dark coloured 2008 badges. There's a few all there in the front there. This year's 2009 with our lovely new logo on it. Just a minimum $20 donation made to a friend of ours for a year. We'll stay in touch with you, and it just sort of supports our activities and helps us to keep going. And if you're somewhere where you can come to concerts or buy our CDs, you get those for 20% discount. So virtually you're not getting it back really, but it's just nice to have friends. And we have a fabulous website too, so just www.operatif.com.au. It's all just been redone and revamped. There's still some teething problems and still lots of things to go onto it, but log on when you get back home. Don't try to do it, takes too long. And have a look and shoot us a little email if you've got any comments or anything like that, and go to that from time to time because we'll have some music things on there as well. And again, you can order CDs or tickets on there, all very conveniently. Let me see what else. Done that. Look, when you have your cups of tea, some of you will be drinking from some very lovely cups. They out some sort of common garden. Is that the word? Stock cups here anyway. So Monica and Eden own the World Traders shop in town. We have beautiful crockery and things for Royal Doulton, etc. So if you're drinking from a beautiful cup, it's because they've removed them from their stock. So if you like it, you can buy it. Tomorrow afternoon for our concert, and then a lot of you are going to the Strings dinner concert tonight, aren't you? We'll see you there for that. And then, is it tomorrow? When's your first concert, Janet? I can see that. And Wednesday. We have a wonderful Janet Brewer doing her piano recital in here Wednesday and Thursday. And those of you, I don't know, there was just a funny little thing about Max Holding, but I'll tell you now, because there's nothing worse than being the person that took over from someone and had to pull out. I had a friend who took over from Jude Rockhill in the Pirates of Penzance, and the poor darling had announced Jude Rockhill's not well, Valerie Tanner, and everyone went, Janet is a brilliant pianist, and you'll absolutely love her work, but in Max's defence, Max and Hamilton, he genuinely had to have a small office, not sick and dying or anything, but he had a complication. He got the flu, so they couldn't operate, and then they found he had a little blood clot. So he's got to get rid of that first before they'll do the little procedure. And once they found he had a blood clot, there's no flying, you stay at home, take his medication. So he's going to be fine. We might have him next year. He was so disappointed. He's had to pull out of 2 other things, and of course he's not able to start the uni year. So his wife Pamela's having to take over his students at the start of the year. So he was very disappointed, and it was really funny. I think I'm a bitch sometimes because I just up at the last minute, and Benjamin was a bit late getting to us for rehearsals because he had to go and see the Dane, so we didn't get time to memorise this and put it all together. We didn't want to leave it out, so we'll use our music as we did at the start, and that is the Goodnight Quartet, Mitanite, from Lotto's Martyr, something you may not have heard, but it's just beautiful, so we'll get that as your final one. Anyway, here's Benjamin with This looks familiar. Oh, no, 8.